Chapter 2. Jet. Lily hasn't looked me in the eye since the moment I stepped foot in this room. She's busied herself with getting supplies, prepping a small table nearby, and hyperventilating. "What made you drop out?" I ask. I'm trying to get her mind off whatever's making her have a mini panic attack, and the fact she's about to put a hole in my cock. I don't know why I thought today was the day to get the piercing, but as I drove by Inked, I figured it was as good a day as any. I'd wanted the piercing for years, but never could bring myself to do it. She stops moving, turns her head, and finally looks at me.
It just wasn't right for me.
I jerk back my head like her words slap me. You were always a good student, though, the smartest girl in the whole school. There wasn't anyone who could beat Lily in a debate. The girl was on fire when she put her brains on full display. Senior year, I snuck into the debate team matches more than once to watch her in action, but I made sure I left just as quietly so she'd never know. She blushes as she moves her gaze back to the supplies in her hands.
I know I'm a nerd, but that doesn't mean I was happy in college. I realized I was going to medical school to make my parents happy and not because medicine was my passion.
You've got to do what brings you joy.
I know.
And you're not a nerd, you sweetheart.
I am.
She sighs, running her fingers over a package with the biggest needle I've ever seen.
But it's sweet of you to say I'm not.
I reach out and grab her wrist, stopping her from moving. I've never seen a nerd as beautiful as you. The blush on her cheeks moves down, coating her neck.
You're such a flirt, Jet, and a shit liar.
I love a girl who doesn't know how pretty she is. So many women I've been with were vain, spending more time on their looks than anything else. Lily barely wore makeup in high school and still doesn't, besides a little lip gloss and mascara. One thing I don't do is lie, Lily.
You don't have to flirt with me. I'm a sure thing,
she says, her eyes widening as she stops breathing. The smile on my face is immediate. God, she's so freaking beautiful. I know she wasn't talking about sex, but the look on her face says she knows exactly how it sounded. Relax, I tell her, leaning back in the chair, trying to be cool when I'm nothing but a ball of nerves. I've been in some crazy situations in my life. The military isn't for the faint of heart, but never, and I mean never, have I been this nervous. My penis is like my best friend who's never failed me. And now I'm about to put another hole in him at the hands of a newbie? I've got to be fucking mental. But it's Lily, right? If there was ever a newbie in the world to trust your most valuable treasure to, it would be her. While most boys were daydreaming about slutty porn stars, I was getting busy thinking about my favorite bookworm and her flowing brown hair and those haunting blue eyes. I had it bad for Lily, but she was always too young, too aloof, and way too good for me to ever really have a shot.
Are you sure you want to do this?
She asks, sitting on the small stool between my legs.
I mean, this is drastic and painful as hell.
I suck in air between my teeth as she talks about the pain, something I've been telling myself is a myth. But this is my cock, and jamming a needle through it is going to suck. I'm sure.
We're ready then,
she whispers, glancing away from me.
You can either pull your pants down or remove them completely, whatever you're more comfortable with.
In all the fantasies I've had about Lily, this was not one of them. I never thought the first time she saw my dick we'd be in a cold, sterile room, and never would she be fully clothed. I can take them off, I say, never having been shy about my body. There was no point in keeping my pants on. She was going to see my dick anyway. She was going to touch it, too. Shit. I hadn't thought this through. What if... I shake my head. Lily?
Yeah?
What happens if I swallow, not able to say the words? There's no way I can have her so close with her hands on me and not get hard. No fucking way. She blinks, looking sweet, innocent, and completely delicious.
If you what?
I peer down, staring at my crotch. What if I get hard? Her smile is immediate, and so is the redness in her cheeks.
It won't be a problem,
she tells me. I groan. No, I'm being serious. What if you touch me and I get hard? She giggles like I'm crazy.
I'm sure that's not going to happen.
She doesn't know it yet, but I'm already fighting an unwinnable battle. Trust me, it will.
If it does, I can work with it. It wouldn't be the first time. I know penises often have a mind of their own.
She pats my leg. The gesture is innocent enough, but has the opposite effect than she's going for. It doesn't comfort me, but sends the wrong signals straight to my dick.
Just take off your pants so I can see what I'm working with and can start making out on it.
I jerk my head back and my penis gets even more excited. What? I choke.
Jesus, marking on it.